Inner city buildings, businesses as well as traders are set to face fire safety inspections as Johannesburg Emergency Services ramps up enforcement in the city. This before New Year's celebrations. EMS officials are working with other departments such as the Johannesburg Metro Police Department, Environmental Health, the Development Planning as well as Central Region Urban Management. EMS spokesperson Kagiso Phasha joins us now to give us more. Mr. Phasha, good to have you on the program this evening. Firstly, let's speak about what prompted EMS to intensify fire safety inspections in the city ahead of New Year's celebrations. Give us a sense of what preparations are looking like so far.
Okay, so greetings to you and the viewers at home. So what prompted us to embark on this journey? We decided to go on a proactive way. We decided to take a proactive route. So where we're saying, firstly, we educate the residents and business owners. So during the month of December, we've been out there. Boots have been out on the ground to educate, prepare, and make our residents aware to say, this is how you should comply before we enforce. So today we had boots on the ground to say, now we are enforcing. We took time to educate the residents to say to them, this is what you should do in terms of your fire detectors, fire suppressants, your emergency plans, and also coming to your storage of fireworks, the distribution, and how to use fireworks. So we decided to say tomorrow, because it will be a busy day, people will be excited to pass over, and they should do it in a safe way, because some will be discharging fireworks and some will be buying from people who are not reputable, people who do not have trading licenses for these fireworks.
You are quite right. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day as people prepare for midnight. But which areas in Johannesburg, particularly in the CBD, which areas are considered the highest risk and why?
Okay, areas that are the highest risk are your Yeoville, Hillbrow, Malvern, Joburg CBD as well. But we're not only focusing on Joburg CBD. We've got other members across all 7 regions of the city that are also out there. But the campaign took place in the CBD. Like today, earlier on, most people saw we went to Yeoville, where we found the distribution of gas illegally, and we had to close down the distribution center. So CBD gives us a problem because it's densely populated. There's a lot of people, and it gives us a problem on the 31st. So we're trying to reduce that.
Yeah. Problem buildings have been, or hijacked buildings have been a recurring theme if you check the news timeline. Maybe let's speak to this a bit. When EMS inspects buildings in the city center, what are the most common fire safety violations that you encounter there?
Okay, you find people not complying with how they store. They store hazardous materials. Also, their emergency exits, you find them blocked. Some, they move fire doors. So you find out that it's a double-story building. And if you remove a fire door, then if fire comes, it will be easy for it to move to the next floor. So like today we went to Joburg Mall. We had to shut it down, unfortunately, because of such. You find a place, they closed an emergency exit. So if it happens, there's a fire, how will they escape? It's not going to be easy. Also, it's not going to be easy for our firefighters. You should remember that we've got operational firefighters that go through and fight the fire. So it should be easy for firefighters to deal with the fire because people are complying. So if people are not complying, it's going to be hard for us to deal with the fire.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that fireworks are a big concern during this period. Let's speak to this issue. What should traders and the public know, especially about the legal sale and safe use of fireworks?
Yes. The legal sale, residents, we advise them they should only buy at places that sell fireworks legally so they will have a trading license for that. They do come out to us and apply for that, and then we give them a license to say you can distribute and a certain amount. So they cannot buy over that amount. And then also those guys who are selling at the corners, it's wrong. You can't buy that because you don't know where it comes from. Also, we find people discharging fireworks at times that are not specified by our bylaws. Remember, we've got bylaws within the city to say, at this time, you can discharge fireworks. You cannot just discharge them anytime. So we've got times. For example, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. You can only discharge your fireworks between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. On New Year's Day, you can only do it between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Those are the times. Before or after that, you will be issued with a fine.
Yeah. You alluded to my next point a bit earlier on. So if inspectors find an immediate danger to life, for instance, what actions can EMS then legally take on the spot?
If there's an immediate danger, if it's a building that doesn't comply, we either close it. If you've stored your illegal fireworks, like today we found one shop in Joburg Mall, we had to close it down and take the fireworks. So we were with bomb squad from SAPS. So we call them, we work with them, also JMPD, to say they should come and confiscate those fireworks.
So we do know that many inner city buildings are quite old and oftentimes very overcrowded, Kagiso. So how does this then affect emergency preparedness, but also evacuation plans for you guys?
Yeah, that affects us a lot because you find people, the building is burning, then it leads to a stampede. So those are the most things we face, where we find people going through a stampede. That is why I said earlier on, we've embarked on a journey to say now we are going proactive. We would rather educate than respond to more calls. So we're trying our best. We've been visiting such buildings and educating as the fire department. Remember, as the fire department, we can only enforce certain laws, but we need the help of JMPD and your SAPS. So what do? We go there and show them that, okay, guys, we can help you and assist you to say, this is how you make your building to comply. This is what you should do. Clear the way. You should have this. This is how you should use your candles and all that. So that is the journey we've embarked on as the City of Johannesburg Emergency Management Services, that we will not wait for a disaster to happen. Rather, we educate and make sure that our public is educated, is aware and prepared for such incidences.
And as we conclude, Mr. Phasha, what message do you have, especially for residents who may feel inconvenienced by inspections or these possible evacuations that are tipped?
What I'd like to say, as the City of Joburg Emergency Management Services, we are not against anyone. We are not against the residents, but we are saying they should come on board with us. Well, we've got our doors open to say, come to us. If you don't understand anything, remember, safety is a priority. Safety is number one. So for you to live well, you need to be safe. So we're trying to say, come to us. We've got Be Safe centers across 7 regions of the city where we educate. People can come. Your councillors are able to arrange to say, we want to learn about this thing. We want to learn that in case of a fire, how do we prevent it to spread? So I'm saying to the residents, they should come on board. And also tomorrow, let's pass over in a proper way, in a safe way. Let's make sure that we take care of the elders. We make sure that we have pets. We have pets. We make sure that we do not discharge fireworks near pets, because they also suffer out of this, whether it's your domesticated ones or wild ones, they do suffer. Let's make sure that we do this. If there are pets around, let's just arrange and move to a location where we can do it safely and it does not affect the elders. You know, elders sometimes suffer from your heart problems and all that. So we're trying to say to our residents, we are not against you with fireworks, but let's do it at the right times and in a correct way. And also the young ones, can they be supervised? Make sure that the young ones are supervised. We don't want to see anyone losing his or her limb. We want to see everyone passing over in the same way. And then next year, it's a new year where we can improve the city.